Hi class, I thought we would do a read aloud today of one of my favorite books. We're going to go ahead and read Twas the Night Before Christmas. This is one of my favorite books because it reminds me of my family. Every year we read this book together on the night before Christmas. It has become a tradition for us, and so I look forward to it every year. A tradition is when you and your family do something every year over and over again, and you continue to do it from then on out. So we're going to go ahead and read this. It's by Clement C. Moore, and it's illustrated by Daniel Kirk. And the illustrator is somebody who draws the pictures, and the author is the person who writes the story. Which was the night before Christmas. I hope you enjoy it as much as we do. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, except for a mouse. Tiny stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. Who's St. Nicholas? Do you guys know? Is it Santa Claus? It is. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of yummy treats danced in their heads. And Mama in her handkerchief, and I in my cap, were just settling down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew with a flash, tore open the shutters and yanked up the sash, and the moon on the breast of a new fallen snow gave a lustre of midday to objects below. Oh boy, who is that? There he is. When what to my wandering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer? With the little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, I am Blitzen. And to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof, and I drew to my head and was turning around. Down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed like a woodsman from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and I shivered with joy when he opened up his sack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose is like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up with a bow, and his beard on his chin was as white as snow. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He had chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but quick as a wink filled all of the stockings, then turned with a blink. As soon as his work leaving presents was through, he nodded farewell, and up the chimney he flew. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all sped, down like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, as he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. That ends. I love this. It's one of my favorite Christmas books. I have a question for you. Was that book a rhyming book? What do you think? It sure was. You're right. I heard lots of rhyming words in here. How about this word, cap? Can you think of a word that rhymes with cap? How about nap? That's right. Thank you for reading with me. I hope you enjoyed it.